I'm going to be showing you how I do my hair. I get a lot of questions on Instagram how I curl my hair, so I thought I would show you that, but also show you how I dye my roots at home. So I rarely go to the hair salon. I used to go a ton and I spent so much money and I just stopped going, and with the color that I have on my ends, having it darker at the top, I hardly ever have to touch this part, and I just have to keep darkening this like every 6 to 8 weeks, or sometimes I go longer because I just don't care and I put eyeshadow in it. I will be using hair color by the brand Madison Reed, and I got a box in the mail that looks like this with a bunch of other products that I'm very excited to try out. I got sent these things through preen.me or Preen Me, I'm not sure how you say it. It's like an online thing for social media influencers and stuff. You fill out things and sometimes they send you free stuff. So I got sent these in the mail for free to try out. But I'm very excited because I dye my hair at home all the time and I'm always looking for some good options because stuff at the drugstore, I've been told, is not the best for your hair. My hairdresser would say that. She was like, girl, you have got to stop using box colors. I know, but sometimes you get lazy and sometimes you don't want to spend $100 at the hair salon just to get your roots dyed. Like, that is craziness to me. So this stuff is actually not expensive at all. I was looking online at the prices, and it's free of ammonia, parabens, resorcinol, PPD, phthalates, I don't know, gluten, and it's cruelty free. And it can be shipped to your house, so you don't have to go out and get it. And it's not as expensive as getting your hair done at the hair salon. And on MadisonReed.com, they have color specialists that you can contact like all the time by phone, text, email if you have any questions, if you've never done it at home before. And they have a little quiz that you take to help you match your hair as best as you possibly can to the color that they have. And their matches are probably 99.9% always right because they nailed mine. Well, I think they did. We'll see how it goes. But I'm in the color Positano Black 3NNA. Do not know if you can see that. It's too bright. Hopefully I'm saying that right. So in this little box, I don't know if you can see. Yeah. I got one little container of color, the conditioning color activator in this little squeezy tube, which we'll be using for probably for application and such. Gloves, cap. Interesting. We also got some cleansing wipes to wipe our face off after we definitely get it on our skin, because I always do. And barrier cream, which is to prevent that from happening. So that's really neat. And then they also sent me color protecting shampoo and conditioner. I'm so excited. I love getting those kinds of things. And then also we have, hold on, dropping everything. We have the Vitalize Style and the Color Protect Tame smoothing finisher. And this, I believe you put on wet. Yeah, on towel dried hair, and then blow dry and style. This, I believe we put on afterwards to add shine, to smooth, to soften, infused with mongongo and maracuja oil to protect against the UV rays and the elements that strip your hair of color. So we got a lot of fun things to use today. So yes, I just thought I would show you my process, show you how I typically do things, and just incorporate some new, fun, exciting products. So yes, let's get started. I'm gonna change out of my sweater because I make a mess, and you're probably freaking out because this is cream behind me and I'm sitting on a cream fur stool. So let's hope I don't get things absolutely everywhere. So I will be right back. Okay, now I have a shirt on inside out. This is a goofy thing that I do because then if I do get anything on it, I can still wear the shirt right side in. So I'm just gonna run my detangler brush, that's disgusting, through the hair. Oh, one more thing they sent me was the Prime for Perfection hair color primer, which I think is a really cool invention. It says, create the perfect canvas for gorgeous hair color with a revolutionary pre-color prep step. use in preparation for coloring to remove excess color buildup that can cause your color to look dull. So if you've been like experimenting and doing a bunch of different colors, or had a color in there that you don't want, or you're like really trying to cover something up, anything like that, I would use that first to prime your hair, get rid of excess buildup, and then put on your new color, because then it'll look as best as it can. Why do I have two ponytail holders on my hands? So like I mentioned, I'm in the shade Positano Black, which is a little creepy because my hair is not black, but we shall see. So I believe all we have to do is put him into him and shake it up. So I'm just going to take the lid off, and then you flip it over and puncture the cream like so. Then we open him. And I'm just going to pour it all in there, baby. And this is what we're left with. And then we're going to take this top part off. It's just a screw. Wonderful. I love this packaging. I've done coloring at home a lot, and sometimes it's a super messy ordeal, and this is not. So they actually sent a color bowl and a brush also, so I'll be using this brush to help spread things out evenly. So I'm going to be using the Barrier Cream by Madison Reed and applying this to my hairline, especially like around my ears. I always do. I always get real messy. Okay, I'm going to zoom in a little bit closer so you can kind of see the process a little better. And we're going to get to coloring. My baby hairs are sticking to the Barrier Cream. Gonna put some gloves on. I just broke it. Let's get to business. So I'm literally just gonna kind of squirt this directly where I need it the most, and then spread it out with the brush. And I'm gonna be looking over in my mirror. And yeah, I'm just gonna start at the top, work my way down in sections, and then work my way down this way, and then kind of just put it where else I feel it's needed, and make sure everything's completely saturated, and that is it. It's super easy. This whole side from the roots down to the nape of my neck, and then I'm gonna do the same thing over here. Sides are all done, and I'm going to do the back really fast, and it's going to be kind of hard for me to show you that because I can't even see the back, so I'm going to do that part really quick, and I will be right back. Alright, we are all colored up, and now I'm just going to take a comb and kind of just not brush my hair, but kind of drag the color down so there's not any harsh lines. And now we wait and look really attractive while we do so. So I'm going to leave this on for about 30 to 40 minutes, and then we're going to hop in the shower and wash it all out. Okay, we are out of the shower, we have washed the color out, and we are looking fabulous. So I'm just going to take my towel down, and we are going to apply the Madison Reed Vitalize Style Repair, Smooth, Protect. It's like an oil leave-in conditioner kind of situation, and we put it on while it's towel dry. So I'm just going to put about this much in my hand. I use things like this all the time. I've just never tried this one, so we will see how I like it. Oh, it smells really good. And another thing about the hair color itself, it didn't have the weird hair color smell. It actually smelled good. My hair feels so soft already. Okay, I'm going to go blow dry my hair, and then I will come back and show you how I curl it, how I style it, and how I get those messy, beachy kind of waves. So yeah, I'll be right back. And we are all blow dried. This is what the color looks like. It looks amazing. The color technology, like, I don't know how they did it, but it matches my hair so well, and it goes from darkest to medium brown to the lightest. It looks so good. So we are all dried up, and I used this, of course, and then I'm going to use the Color Protect Smoothing Finisher, controls frizz, and helps hair not to fade. And it's got a bunch of oils and stuff in it. I'm going to put it on before and probably after I do my hair, just because I'm frizzy city. So, and I put a smidgen of makeup on because I couldn't do that anymore. My hair already looks really shiny from all these products so far. Okay, to curl my hair, I actually use a flat iron, and it's so easy how I do it. It literally takes me maybe 10 minutes if I'm like really trying, but it's really fast, and it's a new way I've been doing it. So I used to use a Numi wand. I used like a 1-inch, something a little smaller than this, and it was just a wand, and I would wrap it. And I felt like you had to curl every single piece with that to make it look good. And like to achieve the messy undone look, you still had to put in a lot of work and do it. So I've switched to curling with a flat iron, which is something I used to do all the time. But I've taken more chunks and held it on there for a less amount of time, and then it becomes more of like a wave type deal. And I start at the middle basically and go down, and if it doesn't like end up looking how you want it, I'll go back and redo that part. But that's basically it. So I start like here down. I don't curl all the way up here. I do straighten the top sometimes if it's got a weird like bump in it. So I'm gonna redo this part and just, yeah. And I like to have like this swoopy kind of look to it in the front. So yeah, I take pretty big chunks, about this size, like that's about 2 inches probably, 2 inches wide, and just curl with a flat iron. If you've never curled with a flat iron, you take the flat iron like this. So this is how you would probably flat iron your hair, with your fingers on top, your thumb on bottom. To curl it, you actually flip your wrist so your thumb's on top and your fingers are on bottom. Put the hair in between, clamp down, flip the hair back, and go down like this. So just to go over that one more time, you take a piece, make sure your thumb's on top, fingers on bottom, insert the piece, throw the hair behind the iron, and then flip the iron, and just literally you just bring it down. Like so. And I just constantly am like messing it up because I don't want it to be perfect, and I don't want it to look curly. I want it to be more of a wavy situation. too curly at the bottom, like it's more of like a C, and I want it to be like straighter or more of like an S, I just do what I was doing, and I kind of just straighten the ends. Can't see anything. I kind of just straighten the ends a little bit to be less curly and more wavy. This side always does better with that. I don't know why. And that's literally it. My flat iron is by U Smooth, but any flat iron about this size would be best. I have never tried to use a really thick flat iron, but if you have a lot of hair, perhaps it'll work. But I've always just done one a little bit smaller like that. And then something that really helps with this hairstyle and is probably like my secret weapon, and what makes it look messy but still pretty, is the Not Your Mother's Beach Babe Salt Spray. This stuff is my favorite stuff in the world. It adds so much texture and pieces things up, and actually I have naturally wavy hair, so it enhances my natural wave, so it almost makes my hair look like wavier. So I just spray some of this stuff. You don't have to put it anywhere near your roots, obviously. And I just kind of scrunch it in like this, and I also kind of tousle it by putting my hand under and just going like this. And then to finish everything off, I'm just going to go back in with the smoothing primer type deal and just put a tiny bit on any of like my ends that look a little fried, or like around my face where I have all these baby hairs. And this is the completed look. That's how I curl my hair using a flat iron, and how I do my own roots at home. So I hope you enjoyed this video, maybe learned something new. If you've never colored your hair at home, I hope how I did it helped you, and I would highly recommend the Madison Reed, all of their line. I really liked the color. It matched my hair perfectly. The color quiz online was like spot on, so if you're worried about it not matching, it matched me really well. The color doesn't have a funny smell, so that's wonderful. And then I love the conditioner and the shampoo so far. We'll see how I like it. And I'm really liking these two items too. So this one you use when it's wet, this one when it's dry. It really helped with the smoothing and styling of the hair. And yes, thank you so much for watching my video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!